so much of the stress that I was relieved of and like time that it took, it was so much easier than just doing it by myself. And like it's just it was a lifesaver, really. Like if I could, I'd scream it at the rooftops, to be honest. It's just crazy.
Well, what I liked most about it was how organized you were, and and not just you, but everyone that you used in the process. You have all the deadlines, you have a checklist, and you do it in a way where it's bite-sized chunks so that they don't feel overwhelmed. And I thought that was excellent because Sarah's very organized and she
Mhm.
needs to have a list. And
Yes.
I think the good news is that you were able to go through it and she was held accountable with you. Y'all worked together,
Mhm.
but if she needed extra time, you understood, but also kept her on schedule.
Mhm.
And so that was the top thing, I think, just from the standpoint of what I like most about it. And then also because you truly got her through
Mhm.
before she started her senior year.
Yes.
And so she was able to start school and go straight
Mhm.
into classes and not have that same pressure a lot of the other kids they were under to get essays done, SAT
Yes.
done, this done, and she already had it all.
Yes.
She was
So
just waiting for
amazing.
she was just waiting for acceptances.
It
And in
was so
fact,
amazing.
she was one of the first. So Sarah went to her college, the college advisor there at the school, and said, "Oh, I've got accepted." And she started like the first acceptance, I think, was Texas Tech. I think that was
Yes.
one of the first ones.
Mhm.
And she was like the first one from her school.
Yeah.
He was like, "Wow, Sarah." And then she got like three acceptances, boom, boom, boom.
Mhm.
And so he was like, "Wow." And
Mhm.
they were proud of her. But
Mhm.
yeah, so
And it's just having that, I couldn't imagine not having it. So I just could tell everybody, like I want other people to know about it so they don't also have to be stressed like I would have been.
yeah. And I don't want people to be nervous because they think that it's going to be expensive, because you do have it to where they can do the SAT or not do the SAT.
Mhm.
You can do the essay thing or not do the essay, So I
Mhm.
think if they're nervous about it, they just need to look at the cost of everything and the fact that, I mean, Sarah has extreme anxiety and she is
Mhm.
anxiety free on this.
Yeah.
So if they have a child that has any anxiety or any learning difference or anything, they need this.
Yes.
Because if not, I
Yes.
think that they won't have the same
Mhm.
service
Mhm.
if they go to just
Yes.
random places.
Mhm.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so. Plus, you're
Fantastic.
nice to deal with, and so is your assistant.
Yeah, everyone's
But
nice.
yes.
I think like just like having a schedule and being reminded to do it and having support to back me up when I needed to do it, having everything filled out, having like step by step what I needed to do, that really helped me. Just like getting it done, not being stressed out about it, not being overwhelmed. It's just like all the processes we went and all the steps that we had in place to make it work. So that was amazing.
Well, I'll second that, in that your advice that get everything, all the applications done
Mhm.
before school starts,
Mhm.
your senior year, and then you can relax, right?
Mhm.
And so when school started, she was one of the only ones in all the people that we knew that had all of her applications done.
Mhm.
And the only thing we had to wait for was the transcripts from her school
Yep.
that we were waiting for. And she was able to just sit back and, didn't have to stress. And I think helping helping lessen the anxiety that she was
Mhm.
feeling, because I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own, because
Mhm.
especially the essay writing and the support with that and the
Yes.
SAT
Yeah.
support. I mean, her experience was so much better than what it would have been if we were doing it on our own.
Mhm.
It would not have worked as
Yes.
well.
So I would
Yeah,
not.
no, but that's the top thing, is being done
Mhm.
ahead of time and getting her applications in. And
Mhm.
I think a lot of it helped with the scholarships that she
Mhm.
got. And, because
Yes.
some of the students were not offered some of the scholarships, and she got
Mhm.
offered right away. So,
And it's just like the like I had just enough pressure from everyone to get it done, but not enough where I felt like anxiety or like scared or nervous or whatever. But just like y'all being there kind of to have my back was really nice. Just like having y'all to talk to, communication was amazing. So yeah.
And I didn't have to do it. And that's the
Yeah.
key. Because as being a parent, it's you're nerve-wracking when you don't know the process. And your advice on all the things you told her, especially, I don't think we would have even considered Texas State if we had not been working with you and you said, look at all the different schools and go through it and then go visit. And then it was like a dark horse. It's like, oh my God. And then you got there and it was like, this is wonderful. And you said that each school you have a fit, and that school
that's Texas State.
Yep. Well, so 2 parts. So the SAT prep. So I can speak to that because how you did it with the lady that was private lessons for Sarah, especially with having had dyslexia and that kind of and anxiety. This worked great because the lady was so nice and they got along so well. It was like the perfect fit for her. And I know you chose that person for her, and it helped with Sarah's anxiety and the cost. So you compare it to any other prep, so if she'd had to go to the prep lessons with someone that hadn't been fit with her and just, there's no guarantee that you're going to find someone that you like, or you're in classes with other people and online, maybe, but this worked out great. So the SAT part, I think that they need to look a little, not just the fees, but at how you offer the fit with the person that they're doing it with first. And then as far as the college helping it with the college selection and the research and then the essay writing, all of that, in a way, you can't really put a dollar amount on how much they would save. So that, so my idea is if you did the cost benefit analysis of how much time and energy is it going to take the parent or having them get other people to help. And so I like the one-stop shopping, in that you were able to do all of it versus us having to go out and hire an essay writer, which most people have to do now, so an essay writer, hire somebody to help them figure out about selecting colleges, and for me,
looking at colleges,
looking at which one. And so I think because you had it all there, if they really price it and go there, I don't think it'll be cheaper. I think that they'll spend more time and energy doing their own thing, trying to do it, and it'll cause a lot more stress. And I'm a big believer in having it done. And so this worked out great.
Yes.
It worked out wonderful. Yeah.
I just feel like I'm just so grateful to have all of it, just to like be able to have the opportunity to like have you there, you helping me and everything that came with it, it's just like, I'm so beyond grateful for the support and everything like that. And it's crazy. I just love it.
I just want the parents to realize that they need to start as early as you suggest. That the time that I thought, oh wow, it's gonna be a lot of time. But then as we went through it, it takes it took time. Those months to do all of the things that need to be done. And so I think people need to understand that you really do have to start earlier than what you think. So you can't just wait till January to start the January of your junior year to start doing stuff for this before the summer, because you've got to have already done your research. So they need to know that this timeline that you have truly works.
Yes.
So,
and it's worth it.
And don't wait.
So worth it.
That's my kids. Don't wait.
Yes.
Sign right up. Yeah. So
just do it. Yeah.